Well, welcome here, everybody. We're here together at Children's Church once again, and we're going to be doing another video for Children's Church. So I hope you've been enjoying the videos that we have had. But one guy I'd like to, today we would like to do like an interview setting. And so the fellow that I want to interview today is actually Billy.
Hey, Bob, Tim, Charlotte, you get a haircut? Looking good, guys. Thanks for coming out.
And Bob. Woo! All right. Where's that? Hold on. Where's your? Here we go. Hey, guys, what's going on?
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Billy. Thanks for introducing yourself. It's always a joy working together with Billy. He does a great job here. So, Billy, just got a question a little bit for you. What do you think? The word love. What do you think? Talk a little bit about love. What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Billy?
Well, I love pizza. I know that's a fact.
Okay, pizza. Yeah, okay. All right.
But when it comes to truth, like love, that's what first pops in my head. But I know that the Lord loves me, and He loves all of us. So I guess that's what I think of when I think of love. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you think of God when you think of love?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. But your first thing you said was pizza.
Yeah.
You know, Billy, I've started to notice maybe that you're often thinking about food.
Hungry guy, I'm a hungry guy.
Ah, you're like a growing guy.
Growing, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, okay, good. But you're not saying, though, that you love pizza more than you love God.
No, never.
Okay.
No.
You know, Billy, we would like to talk a little bit about a Bible verse. That Bible verse is actually Luke 10, verse 27. I'm going to ask Billy a few questions on it. And Billy, I know you've probably heard this Bible verse over and over and over, but yeah, you know this one. Is that right?
I've heard a few in my day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here it goes. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul.
Soul, of course.
He does know it. Mm-hmm. With all your strength. Mm-hmm. And with all your mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, that describes love. And so you got to love with your heart, with your soul, and with your strength, and with your mind. Yeah. That's a lot to really pull together, isn't it, Billy?
Well, it's definitely, yeah. It's quite a lot, but it's worth it, you know?
What does the heart mean to you, Billy?
Well, for me, the heart means, you know, you really, you know, well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's good.
Well, okay. With all your heart. When we're talking about, Billy, with all your heart, that means that all of your efforts and all of your thoughts, you need to bring them back to the Lord. He says, love the Lord your God with all your heart. So when they often say, you got to put your heart into it. And so you have to be really passionate. When you're passionate. That's how that works out. What do you think about the word soul, Billy?
Soul, that's a good one. Yep.
That's a tougher one. I would say we often think about the word soul. It's not something that we always talk about all the time. It's just something that we have. God gave each one of us a soul, and it's really important that we remind. Now, let's go to this one. I bet you're going to get this one right away, Billy. Sure. Strength.
Oh yeah, I hit the gym every day.
You hit the gym every day. There you go. Okay, yeah. So you put some strength into it, right?
Yeah, well, you know, strength, you got to build strength, right?
Oh, yeah, you build it up. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. Sort of like the more that you exercise at the gym, the stronger you get. Is that right?
Precisely.
Wow, okay. So the more that I exercise being with God, the better I will become.
Exactly, yes.
And the love part will just come out. Is that what you're saying, Billy?
Yep, seems to work. It's
Mhm.
good.
Okay. How about mind, Billy? Have you ever heard that before?
Mind, yes. Thinking a lot.
Thinking a lot.
Lots of thoughts.
Yeah, like always having your mind kind of set on where God would like you to be, or where God maybe wants to show you where to be. Billy, in 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 5, it also talks about love is kind. Are you thinking the word kind? Did you kind of think of like kind of different? Love is kind of different?
Yes.
You
Well,
did?
Different than kind?
Yeah, like love is kind, Billy. So like kind. Like,
Oh.
the word kind would be like being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Not, Billy, not kind as in love is kind of tiring, or love is kind of
See, that's where I thought you were going.
crazy.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Billy. No, love is kind. Like love is something that you give out, and when you give it out, you're being kind. It's acts of kindness. Have you ever heard that before, Billy?
I've heard of it, yes.
Yeah. So when you give a friend a treat or something like that, or you help your neighbor out,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Those are acts of kindness, Billy. Yeah, that's what they are. The verse also goes on to say, do not envy.
Oh, yes.
Envy.
Tough one.
That's a tough one. Yeah, often even tough to describe, right?
Yeah, well, my buddy had a new bike last week,
Uh-huh.
and I can't help but say, you know what? That was a nice bike, and I was a little bit envious.
Envious. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. He says, don't be envious. Another one that he talks about is, do not boast.
Oh, yeah.
Boast. What does that word mean to you, Billy?
Well, it's like bragging.
Oh, bragging. Yeah, exactly. I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
And so bragging, you ever heard someone at school or at the workplace bragging?
Yep.
Oh,
My
yeah.
friend Timmy the other day,
Yeah.
he kept telling me how he went fishing. I told him I got a 12-inch jack. He said he got a 12 and a half. And
Oh.
he couldn't get that out of my face. He kept saying it. 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half. Like, oh. So, you know.
Yeah.
I let it slide though, right? Patience.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that boasting is just something we don't want to make a practice of. And whoa, there's one more here that we're going to touch on, is being proud. It says, do not be proud. Now, sometimes we pride ourselves. Like, let's say, you'd want to say, like, yeah, you know what, the other day, I got a A+ on my test, right, Billy, in school?
Right.
And you did really well. And sometimes people go on and on about that, you know, and how well they're doing in so many different areas, right, Billy?
Right.
Yeah. And that's kind of being proud. And God says we're not supposed to be proud. Love doesn't understand proud or being prideful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I was doing a math test and I couldn't get no A+, I should probably ask for help instead of saying, you know, I got it. You know, you got the pride on your side.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I guess asking for help and passing the class is worth it.
Yeah.
And swallowing the pride. I don't
Yeah,
know.
good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is, another one is that it does not dishonor others. Love does not dishonor others. And that's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think we kind of can figure that one out. Dishonoring, you don't put others down and stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty basic. It's not self-seeking. These are kind of like more like terms, like something that adults would probably talk about, eh?
Yeah, I guess, you know, it's a little above my head, but...
Yeah, me too. Self-seeking is a little tight. We'd have to talk about that quite a bit. We don't really have that much time to talk about each one of the that describes what love should look like. But the other one we're going to touch on is it is not easily angered.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah.
Grr.
Grr. Yeah, grr. Not always good, eh, Billy?
No. I haven't had a lot of
Success
success. Yes.
with anger.
No.
Yeah, I know, me too. Bad experience usually. If we get angry, it usually ends a little bit, not good.
Yep.
Yeah. Next one is, it keeps no records of wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it keeps no records of wrong.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I heard a lady say one time that she, with her husband or whatever, she got frustrated because her husband would always repeat the question. He'd say, what did you say? And she was like, oh, really? And she started to keep a record of the fact that he kept on asking the same question over and over. And what she finally did was she actually asked God for forgiveness, and she found that those keeping a record of wrongs actually fell away. Yeah, and she turned out to be a better person.
Wow, that's a good story.
Yeah, I thought too that was pretty neat. Next one is, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, eh?
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
woohoo! Is right. It also protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Yeah. Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty safe to use the word always when you're going to use the word love.
That is true.
Yeah, if we would say, I always want to love you.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's beautiful.
Like Billy-
I love you too, George.
oh, yeah, Billy, yeah. Like, Billy, I always want to love you, right? Yeah, and you love me, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know if you noticed, but in Luke 10, verse 27, did I miss anything?
Oh, yeah.
What'd I miss, Billy?
Yeah, well, you did miss the one part about loving your neighbor as yourself.
Ah, yes, of course. Loving your neighbor as yourself. That's right, Billy.
That's okay. Everybody misses a few things every now and again.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There's forgiveness in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, forgiveness. Yeah, love, forgiveness. That's a pretty common thing when it comes to when we're talking about Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
Okay, yeah. So now we talked about love. Now, Billy, when I look at 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 5, it says, actually what it says is love is patient.
Oh, yes.
How's your patience, Billy?
Well, it's, it gets tested.
Tested.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Good. Yep. Tested. Patience is. You ever get a little
Upset.
Oh, that's the word. Yeah.
Well, the other day I was driving home, right?
Yeah.
And some guy, he goes and he starts to drive way below the speed limit. I wanted my coffee after work, I was ready to go home, and he's just putting. And I tell you right there, it was tested. I think I passed, it was
You
okay.
passed?
Yeah.
Like you passed the car or you passed the test?
Well, I did both, so I don't know if that counts.
You did both. Okay. So your patience, love is patient.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that worked out for you. Matthew 5, 43 and 44. You have heard that it is said, love your neighbor and hate your enemies. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. You've probably heard all about loving your neighbors, right,
Yeah.
Billy?
Oh, yeah. Love my neighbors. Love them.
Yeah, okay. And what about hating your enemy? Have you heard about that?
I've heard it, yes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's pretty easy to hate your enemy, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it gets away on you.
Yeah? Yeah. Sometimes it gets away on you, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, but I practice. I'm doing love. I'm practicing love.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Boy, you sure have a lot of right answers, Billy.
Oh, good.
This interview's really gone, I gotta say, it's gone well.
Well, I'm glad. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, but Jesus actually says that he wants us to love our enemies. That's a tough one.
Yep.
So that's all about like loving your enemies would be like forgiving those that don't even forgive you.
Yep.
Oof, that's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then it also says pray for those who persecute you. So the guy that's picking on you sometimes
Oh yeah.
at work or or when you're back at school, maybe that guy's making a scene.
Yep.
That's a little tough, eh, Billy?
Yeah, the big bullies.
Yeah, big bullies, yeah. We're even supposed to love them.
Woo.
That's a pretty big statement, big, bold statement, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. By the way, Billy, how's the bike going?
The bike, oh, it's good.
Yeah? That unicycle, how about the unicycle?
Yeah, you know what? That one I kind of had a few spills too many, and it's in the shop.
It's, yeah, really.
I'm glad though. I'm glad.
You're glad?
I can finally go down that hill.
Yeah. Because, there were some crazy spills there a couple of times last time.
Ooh, yep. That tree, I hate to say it's my enemy, but wow.
Yeah,
I love it though.
Yeah. But it ate your bike.
Ate my bike.
But you still love the tree.
Still love them.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You got a big heart, Billy.
Well, I tried. Thanks.
Yeah.
Man. Thanks.
Well, you know what, Billy? We've had a great time. And we're going to put out a challenge. What do you think?
I love challenges. Yep.
Yeah? What do you think? What kind of, I'm thinking about a challenge to all the kids out there.
Okay.
From Children's Church?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm thinking we should put out a challenge that, if they do acts of kindness,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Send them in to Joanne.
Ah.
Huh? What do you think?
I like that idea.
Then we'd kind of maybe get a response as to what they thought about our video.
Okay.
Yeah, and our interview.
Right.
And you know what? Maybe if they would go out and make some cookies.
Oh yeah, I love cookies.
Yeah, or they'd make some muffins.
Yep.
Or they'd go visit somebody.
Yeah.
And they would send their story to Joanne.
Via cookies or a picture of the cookies?
Yeah, well, more like the story of what they did. If they made a cookie or they made a cake and handed it out to their grandma or went to go visit their grandma or maybe, help mom and dad somewhere in the house.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, or even help their friend fix their bike.
Yeah. Anybody has some time to help me fix my bike, call 1-800-555-6296.
Yeah.
I'll get back. Yep. Just a little shout out for myself there.
Yeah, you'd love some help.
I will.
Yeah, okay. Probably building that new track that you're building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Me and Leroy were thinking of making it.
Yeah, Leroy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, how's Leroy doing?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you know what, kids? We would like to put up the challenge that if you guys would be this week, over the next 2 weeks, if you guys are doing like any kind of cake baking or baking or helping out with your mom in the garden, maybe building a garden and stuff like that, why don't you just shout it out to Joanne, send her a message, and she'd love to hear from you. And next time, we would probably even be able to share that story right here live on the Children's Church videos. That'd be a lot of fun, eh, Billy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, Billy, I got to say, I think I'd like to just close with a prayer.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Yeah? We should close with prayer?
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's just bow our heads. Yeah. All right. Dear Jesus, we just want to thank you for today. We just thank you for your love. And Lord God, right now we ask that you would just allow us to experience your love and your kindness and to show that to others. And I would just pray that you would just show us how to love others, just to build up the next person. Yeah. Billy, would you like to pray?
I can give it a shot.
All right, go ahead, Billy.
Lord, thank you for this amazing opportunity on the Children's Church channel to spread your word and your love. And I just hope that everybody gets something out of this and that they start practicing all their forgiveness, loving their enemies, kindness, all those good things that make life so much better. Amen.
Amen. All right, kids. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the show.